frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Up the middle they go. It's Green. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Here's Vick. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Well, he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Go! Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Green. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Cowboy 80!
Now here's Vick. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
3rd down and
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
To throw, Vick. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Panthers 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down.
Cut my team! Cut my team!
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Vick to throw it. For a heavy rush, and down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Vick readies to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
But you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Cunningham from the gun. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
A gain of 15 yards.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
60 Maverick.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
It's a play fake. Now Vick. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready.
Play action now. Vick. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
And 17 at the Bucs' 34-yard
Tempo,
line.
tempo, tempo. Cougar 19.
Up the middle they go. Green. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
They're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11. Scoop.
Throwing, Vick.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Bucs will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Off play action, it's Cunningham.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Let's go now.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
He's got him in, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 36 yards on the play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Cunningham. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Now Cunningham. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
18 Cardinal. Go.
Back to throw. Cunningham. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Cougar 19. Ready, right?
Again, it's Tomlinson. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready up.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
70.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
Ready.
He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The Bucs try it on 4th down to come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. So here's Vick following the interception. Evades him at the 20. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll get 34 yards there. Operating from the gun, Vick. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at the 36.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Deputy! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Throwing to start the drive. Cunningham.
Swinging this ball out here to Tomlinson.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
19 tight! 19 tight!
at the Panthers' 35-yard line.
70 Timberwolves!
Looking to throw. Cunningham. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Got to get to the 26 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Cunningham. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Ready? Go! 18, Viking, 18. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, it's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Back to throw again. And he's got it. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely to pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Vick with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to second and 10.
Here we go.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Green. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Here is third down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Vick. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Now he's free at the 35.
Touchdown, Carolina! How about that? Their quarterback, 70 yards. And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes makes it a 17-10 score.
Buccaneers 10.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Cunningham. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
And if you're keeping an eye on the box score, that last run puts him over the 100-yard mark for the game. And this defense has just had all sorts of trouble trying to keep him under wraps, both passing and running.
This time they'll throw it with Vick. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
Vick now.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Check smash. 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Vick. And he's got this to Jefferson. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after it, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Buccaneers 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Ready up. Let's go. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Here's Cunningham. And Watson has it right side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Buccaneer first down.
On the set. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcats.
Now Cunningham.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Cunningham to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
First down.
Deputy Lying. Mustang 19.
Cunningham looking to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to Sharp. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. One of the tight ends comes in motion. Tomlinson. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This Carolina defense looking to keep him out of the end zone once more. 3rd and goal. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
He'll try to do it himself.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, the fact you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set.
Up the middle they go. Green. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 70. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Green. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. The offense on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Now here's Vick. That's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Here's the Panthers punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And this will get inside the 20 and be touched down just outside of the 15-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. 2nd and 10.
Get it? Hey, pass. 76.
Looking to throw. Cunningham. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And got his man complete. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 46 yards.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
And complete to Smith and Jigba. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 22. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. In motion left goes Watson. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Second pirate. Check smash. Check smash.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. There's Vick. He finds his man complete. That's Jansen. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Ready! Ready!
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Green. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 38-yard line.
Let's go now.
Vick to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Third down and 12
This a
yards
very
to go.
important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 41-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, Vick. He rifles complete, caught by Moore.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Two yards to go, second down.
Hey, 19.
They'll throw again. Here's Vick. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Third down and 9.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18, Pioneer. Let go.
Here's Vick. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And he's going to miss this one wide to the left from distance. It's no good. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead will hold at 6. But things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drop.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
He'll look to throw. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And he goes diving to get as much as he can, following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to settle up with first and goal at the 1-yard line.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll run Tomlinson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Second down, goal to go.
Come on, come on. Cougar 19. Check smash, 19 Lions. Trap 50.
Back to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's in for the touchdown. And barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right. Just one more element to complete the victory. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. This is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
What a thrilling fourth quarter this one was. Well, at least I guess if you're cheering for the winning side. And